What up, world? So I just saw Get Hard, um, a theatrical release, not a pornographic release. Which as soon as I heard the title, that's what I thought. Like, yo, that's a little, you know what I mean? It stars Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, um, Craig T. Nelson, Allison Brie, T.I., and Greg German. I don't know how to fucking say his name, man. He was in Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell too. The dude who owned the racing company. If y'all don't know who he is, it's directed by Ethan Cohen, I think is his name. This movie is full of names that my mama fucking ass can't pronounce and shit. Will Ferrell is like he's real successful, like stock market Wall Street guy, CEO, investor, suit and tie, rich, stereotypical, ignorant. He is engaged to Allison Brie, which I think she's on the show Community. She also has a small supporting part on Mad Men, and Craig T. Nelson is her dad, Will Ferrell's boss. Will Ferrell gets arrested basically for tax fraud. He took money from people. He's accused. He allegedly took money from people. He gets found guilty. He has to go to prison in a month. A few days go by. He's freaking out, and then he employs Kevin Hart, who is a car washer. He owns a car wash company. He's strapped for cash. He lives in the hood. His kid goes to a shitty school, and just because Will Ferrell, like in the trailers, because Will Ferrell assumes that he's been to jail, he asks him to prepare Will Ferrell for prison. Man, story-wise, it goes on from there. The story is honestly real predictable, man. You think something about what happened to him. It turns out that what you likely are gonna assume is what happens. His relationship thing, the end, it ties up real nice for the chemistry between Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart, which most of the time is on point, man. They're hilarious together. What they show in the previews didn't really hit for me that hard. Like, I didn't laugh at what was in the previews that much because I knew it was coming. Hey, say hey, dirty, I got your money, don't you worry. Like, that wasn't even in the movie. The gin and juice line was. I laughed at that. There's something that Will Ferrell needs to say in one point, and once he says it, the reaction of the character he's with is hilarious. T.I. plays Kevin Hart's cousin, who has been in jail. He lives in the hood. He's the head of a gang in the area, and they go to him for a little bit of guidance. And Will Ferrell says something, and he just reacts like, "Are you?" It's just his delivery. Like, T.I. plays himself, but he's good at playing himself. Like, I enjoyed his part. The knocks, like, I'm seeing a lot of people knock this movie for the racist jokes, for the gay jokes. Like, you gonna run into a lot of racist and gay kind of shit while you in prison, so they capitalize all their comedy off of the prison stereotypes, as well as the race stereotypes, as well as gay stereotypes. That didn't take me out of it. It all wasn't as funny as they wanted it to be. Like, one of the subtle parts, the first time Kevin Hart sees Allison Brie, the line he delivers, like, I don't think it was meant to be like gut-bustingly hilarious, but I laughed pretty hard at that part. Kevin Hart playing a dude who is supposed to be in prison worked, as far as his relationship with Will Ferrell, who was just a stereotypical rich white dude who just assumed Kevin Hart, a black guy, had been to jail, and the way they played off each other worked for me. So, in my opinion, I will say that Get Hard is dope, although with the disclaimer that it's not gonna be for everybody. It's like a lot of Will Ferrell comedies lately, like the comedies Will Ferrell doesn't do with Adam McKay, like The Campaign, they're funny, but they're underwhelming. And I guess that's the best thing I can say that describes how I felt about this movie. I liked it for what I got, but it was underwhelming. Kevin Hart was funny. Will Ferrell was funny. The prison shit worked. It was funny, but um, I don't know. It was just like the conveniences with the story, I guess, that took me out of it. Like, and some of the jokes that just didn't hit. And I compare it to Unfinished Business, which I liked more than most people. Have you seen Get Hard? I don't want to know if you got hard. Keep that to yourself. Um, did you like it? As far as like other Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart comedies, like where do you think it ranks as far as their filmography? As far as what else I'm gonna see in the future, man. I want to see the DreamWorks cartoon Home tomorrow with Rihanna and Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. And I want to see Furious 7 next weekend, as will probably the whole world. Man, that shit could have a straight Heath Ledger effect as far as the box office goes, man. Everybody's going to want to see how they did Paul Walker's character. And then in April, man, I'm not really anticipating, looking forward to, planning on going to see a lot of movies. So look out for those reviews coming. Movie Talk, Will Ferrell. It should be up shortly after this video. I have my list done. I need to record it and post it. So hours after this video. And then I got some hip hop album release reviews I need to do. Stay tuned as always. And sports, music, raps of my own, reviews, all of that shit. Find me where y'all find me, whatever social contact, man. Peace.